what's inside for me serene and establishing this kingdom on earth, taking charge in works of his hands, hold him fast to the faith should have death. I rule on earth, I will everywhere. Get us from the throne, get us from the home. You're listening to Dominion Voice by Pastor Lanre, Ajanaku.
Now let's take it to the flip side. You may be a lion, and you're looking into the mirror, and what you're seeing yourself is a cat. So when you see yourself as a cat, when a dog comes and says, what do? You run, even though you're a lion.
Yeah, right.
Are you there?
Yes.
So the way you see wealth, the picture of yourself that you have is what determines what you're going to get. And that is why we all have to work on this side. Our mentality. I normally say, when you see somebody that is wealthy, don't think he's a fraud. No. If you are always at the back of your mind, and anyone that is wealthy is a fraud, then you can't be wealthy. Because already you have put a limitation on your mind, on yourself. When you see anything and you say, well, this thing is expensive, I will always say, don't say it is expensive. I was talking with someone and said, that is expensive. I said, don't say it's expensive because it is relative. What you see as expensive may not be expensive to another person. Are you there?
Yes.
Now, yes, I know there is moderation. But what I'm saying is, remove all the limitations.
Yeah.
Remove the limitations that are making yours to stay. When you see something in the store and you love it, I'm not saying you should go and buy it immediately, but for the fact that you cannot afford today, does not mean you can't have it. Just tell the person, I cannot afford it when? Now. I cannot afford it today. Tomorrow does not mean I'm not going to afford it. Are you there? Now, when I was in the university, we used to see having a car as a big deal. You know, when I was a student, I said, wow, when I get my car. But today, it's not a big deal to me. So if anybody should tell me, oh, you don't have a car, I can never afford it. When you say you can never, you just seal up your mind. That time I couldn't afford it, but now, I don't only have a car, I've blessed people with cars. Why? It is no longer an issue. Why? Because I've grown. My mindset has changed. And that is what we're talking about here. Don't be a cat. And don't be a lion and see yourself as a cat. I want you to be a cat and see yourself as a lion. So when you roar, be a cat, maybe meow, but let it roar.
Yeah.
And let it know that, I may be a cat today, but I see myself tomorrow as a lion.
Amen.
We have to change that mindset. And this mindset, irrespective of the definition you give to wealth, is what will determine whether you will eventually become a lion, because you have to act like it. Some people will say, look, you are just faking yourself. Like somebody said, he said, fake it until it becomes real. Fake it until you make it. Thank you. Even if you're going to fake it for your mind's sake, please just fake it. Wake up in the morning and just look at yourself in the mirror. Say, you look good today. Yeah, you look executive. Can't you see you look like a top executive? You look like a director of a big bank. You just fake it. I mean, smile. See yourself and just smile. And you know what? When the opportunity comes, because you've already been thinking that way, you will definitely get it. But if you have always seen yourself as a cat, and always as a cat, when the opportunity comes, the opportunity of a lion comes, it just goes. So if you have to fake it until you make it. That's what I'm saying. You work on your mind, renew your mind. The definition you give to wealth, irrespective, please note, is that God says, El-Shaddai says, hey guys, all things are yours. The cattle on the 10,000 hills, the gold, the silver, said they are all yours. So if they are mine, then where is the connecting bridge? Are you there?
Yeah.
Because if you say, okay, for you look at the back there are food at the back there, and I'm here starving. Just an example.
Yeah.
I'm here starving. But there is food there.
Yeah.
So the issue is, he says, everything there, they are mine.
Yeah.
So I am here, I'm starving. So, what? I need a bridge to move from here to there. Are we there?
Yeah.
Now, there are two ways, or there are multiple ways to get there. Somebody may be there and bring it for me. That is one level. That means that person that is bringing it for me, I have to rely on his capacity. Are you there? He has, as much as he can carry, what he will bring for me. So I'm limited by the person who is bringing it to me. That is one way. Another way is, I will create a bridge, and then I walk there. When I get there to the table, it says all things are they are yours. So I can decide to say, I want to take this, I want to take this. So at that position, when all things are mine, then moderation must come in place. For the fact that all things are mine, should I eat everything? No. There is coffee there. There is chocolate milk there. There is French vanilla there. There is sweet. There is different things. So it's not an issue that I don't have it. I have them, but now that's where self-control comes in. The topic we took last month. And I said, okay, even though I can afford all this, but I'm not going to take it. So I can afford it. I take what I need, and I look for people who need what is here, and I be like a connecting bridge to get it to them. That is influence. So don't think of yourself alone. It's all in your mind. Everything is available. Everything is available. Number 4. How does we know? Please notice that God is the source of all wealth, but He channels it through people. Now, there are channels that God uses. We've given that example. The food is there. I'm starving here. Now, I need someone to channel it to me. So God says, I use these methods to channel wealth to my people. Number 1, the Father's blessing. Number 1, the Father's blessing. Now listen, nobody can read this in Harvard. Even if you go to Harvard University, you will not get this point. Even if you go to Cambridge to go study economics, you can't get it. There is something we call the Father's blessing. The Father's blessing is intangible. Wealth, true wealth is intangible. Has anybody seen Wi-Fi here before? Have you seen Wi-Fi before?
Yeah.
No.
You've seen it physically with your eyes?
No.
Have you seen it? But you know it exists.
Yeah.
And you connect to it.
Yeah.
Now listen. The greatest of all wealth are intangible wealth. Now, when you look at the example of Jacob and Esau, Jacob and Esau, they are brothers. When their father was going to die, his eyes had grown dim. He couldn't see very well again. So, what did he do? He said, I'm going to call the eldest. He said, go, Esau, come. He said, I want to transfer something to you. I want to transfer intangible wealth to you. I want to transfer the Father's blessings to you, which will make you wealthy, intangible. Then he said, go make me something to eat. I want you to write that scripture down, please. I want you to go and read it. It's very, very instructive. Genesis 27. He said, go make me some good food. Let me eat, then I'll transfer it. But the mother, Rebecca, heard of it. Now, the mother loved Jacob because Jacob is a home guy. He stays with mama in the kitchen. He helps mama to cook. But Esau is a field guy. He's always out there. He's what I would call a marketer. You know, he just goes out. And then the father said, go get something for me. So, the mother had, and the mother said, Jacob, my son, because he loves Jacob. He said, quickly, go. Go to the vine, go to the backyard. Go get me a kid, a small goat. I know the way your dad likes his stew. Let me quickly make it for you. And quickly brought the cow, brought the young kid, the goat, prepared the meal. And he said, but mom, what if dad finds out? I know he can't see. But what he finds out, I'm not Esau. He said, don't worry. Even if it's going to cost you, let the cost be on me. You know what? Men respect women. When a woman says you're going to succeed, you're going to succeed.
Amen.
Are you with me? Husband, if your wife says, I'm going to stay with you until you succeed, know that you will succeed.
Amen.
But if a woman says, look, you treat me this way, you're not going to succeed. Oh, go beg. Because they understand what men don't understand. You understand? So I told Jacob, go. He said, it's going to cost me, cost beyond me. He said, okay, fine. So he made it. So when he got to, he said, okay, we'll find a way around it. Now, I know that Esau is quite hairy. Remove the skin of the animal. Put it on your shoulder. Okay, mom. You got that trick? Okay, put it there. Say, but there is no way. What about my voice? Mimic your voice. So the mother stood from behind the curtains, was looking. He said, my dad, I brought the cane. I brought the food. The father said, you got it so quickly? I just give you this instruction. Because you know that it's not so easy to catch an animal in the forest like that. You know what is also, oh, your God, El-Shaddai, provided it for me. He said, okay. Because the father knows that there's nothing God cannot do. But he said, now move near me, move close to me. The father said, oh, you think you're smart? I'll get you. Move close to me. Then he moved close to him. He smelled the body. Because he knows that Esau is always in the bush with animals. Always so there's a smell, there's an aroma. He smelled it. The smell is like the field that God has blessed. That is the smell of Esau. Jacob does not smell that way. Jacob is always in the kitchen. He's always smelling soup. He's always smelling food, prepared food. Esau's body is always smelling the wild food. So he smells, okay, it smells like the animals. Okay, good. And he said, come here, come close. Let me touch you. Because he knows the skin of Esau is quite hairy. He touched him. He touched the animal skin. He said, aha, I'm convinced. My smell and my feeling cannot deceive me. So he ate the meal. Having finished eating the meal, he now transferred what we call the intangible blessing. Somebody say intangible blessing.
Intangible blessing.
That's the greatest. Intangible blessing. He just released those words into him. He said, may you be blessed. May your mother's children bow and serve you. May the heavens open to you and the dews from heaven come upon you. Whoa! Powerful blessings. He released it upon him after the man had finished eating. He said, that is it. God, no man can reverse it. And Jacob left. Not quite long after, Esau came. Find out I brought the meal. He said, what are you talking about here? I've transferred it. He said, my dad? No, that must be Jacob. He's stolen your blessing. Esau cried. He said, Dad, is there no any other blessing? He said, is there no any other blessing that you can give to me? Even if it's just one. Anyone. Because they were so conscious that the intangible blessing is much more important. Now, what am I trying to get at? Listen to me. Look at all the people that are the richest people in the world today. They thrive on intangible, hidden treasures. You can't see the Wi-Fi today. Facebook is one of the richest people. Can you see, you can't see the things, you just press it into your phone, you send it, and it goes to the end of the world. They are all intangible. Real wealth, true wealth are intangible. And it comes through words. If you still have parents, are you there? If you still have parents, from time to time, tell them to bless you. Are you there? And if you are a mother or a father, you have children, you also carry that intangible blessing. You have children, you have grandchildren. What do you do when you see them? When they come around, hug them, embrace them, and speak words into them. Those are intangible blessings. I call it the Father's blessing. They are very powerful. Don't just talk to your parents, even if you speak on phone. When they're going to drop the phone, tell them, Dad, bless me, or Mom, pray for me, bless me before you go. Even if it's a word, those words cannot die. Jesus Christ says, the word I speak to you, they are spirits and they are life. Spirits don't die. Spirits don't die. They are real. Intangible blessings. Intangible blessings. Don't let them go. Jacob said to that angel, he said, I will not let you go until you do what? Until you bless me. Now, when Jacob had that intangible blessing, now let's look at the manifestation of intangible blessings. Do you know that when Jacob left, Esau was still at home? Isaac died, Rebekah died. Esau inherited everything. Because Jacob had gone away to Laban's house. Esau also was wealthy. How do I know? When Jacob was coming back, he distributed his wealth. He said, now, go and give Esau this. What did Jacob say? Esau say? He said, no, I don't need it. He said, I'm blessed. Because he inherited everything. But you know what? Jacob had intangible blessing. When he got to the house of Laban, the scripture we read at the beginning, Laban said, I am known by divination. That is, I went to a sorcerer. I went to witchcraft to go and find out, why is it that suddenly I'm just becoming rich? And Jacob himself said, look, when I came, your flock were small, but since I came, they multiplied. And Laban himself knew that just by contact with Jacob, he prospered.